Hey everyone, today with Cataclysm Classic at its final phase, I wanted to have a look at a really good way to make some gold and prepare yourself for Mr. Pandaria. I'm going to start off by covering a few of the reasons why you will really want a good chunk of gold in MOP, and then we'll go over some of the ways to make that gold that have been working for me right now. So first up then, why will you want gold in MOP? Well, the black market auction house for one thing. The temptation of the mystery boxes, the core mounts, the transmog. What more could you want, or in my case, need? After that, have a look at the new MOP-specific cosmetic items and mounts. Mr. Pandaria is really the expansion where Blizzard's got super serious about these things. Almost every profession has its own unique pets and mounts, and you're going to need all of them. Of course you will. Challenge modes won't cost you gold per se, but they will eat up your time and your consumables, which will in turn cost you gold. Again, Mr. Pandaria marks a big change for World of Warcraft, with dungeon content becoming more relevant and replayable. So that's why you want gold. Now let's have a look at how to get it. Anyone who has leveled an orc can probably relate to this one. You reach level 80 and you want to queue for some Cataclysm dungeons, and bam, nope. No queue for you. You need item level 226. At the end of Wrath, that was absolutely nothing. But leveling an alt now, you're unlikely to make that without either A, some serious Cataclysm questing, or B, a trip to your local auction house. As you can imagine, I opted for B and I was staggered by some of the prices and availability of greens for levels 77 to 80. The item level though was pretty high. Most characters will be wearing around item level 140, 150 at this stage. If you have heirlooms, everything except helm and back just dies. It doesn't count as one item level like it says, so I'm not sure what the item level of the heirlooms actually counts as, but they're still definitely lower. The Cataclysm greens requiring level 77 to level 80 are item level 272 to 283. Plus, you can get rings at 300, and some classes can use a few extras like neck or trinket that might be even higher. So, our gold making opportunity here then is to set up a scan on Auctionator. I'm going to show you the settings on screen right now, and I'm going to put them in the video description as well. Once you've set that up, you can do a daily search, or even more than daily. Pick up any of the items that you see for cheap, and then relist them for a higher price. Now, as always, buying things to resell does come with a risk, and you shouldn't gamble with gold that you can't afford. Even though this one is relatively safe, about halfway through MOP, they do actually stick a vendor into the Cataclysm zones who sells green quality items of the Cataclysm item level. Most people didn't know that happened, so sales originally just carried on as usual, but obviously you've got a small risk that they might just bung that vendor in early this time. Again, MOP also launches with a vendor in each zone selling the zone's item level gear. So an alternative that you can use that doesn't carry the same risk is that you can farm mobs of level 79 to 81 for these greens. A great place to do this is in Vash'r. It's really good for non-rogues anyway. You follow the quest chain until you reach the point that's on screen right now. And here the mobs are the right level, really packed up, and really easy to farm. Just remember to use your potion of treasure finding too. If you are a rogue, you probably want to continue this quest chain 1 or 2 steps farther to reach the pickpocket farm that's here. I've linked a video to the pickpocket farm in the description. As you gather up more gear or you start leveling in MOP, rather than Vash'r, you might find it better to farm early Cataclysm dungeons for greens. Now, this is my first gold making video for Mr. Pandaria preparation. I have a few more on the way, so please do take a minute to like and subscribe. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching today. Bye!